Welcome to Conscious Cooking. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am really excited because we're going to show you how to make homemade pickles today. And Agnieszka went to our garden plot this morning and she has harvested celery roots from her own garden. She has dill, carrots, and this wonderful fresh peppers. So where did you get the cucumbers?
So I went to a local farm 10 minutes away from the house.
Very nice.
And
very nice.
They look find some.
Beautiful
yes.
and fresh.
And that's a recommendation that I have. Use the smaller ones. Because the big ones, you're going to be able to put 3 in a jar and it's not going to fit many.
I agree. And afterwards, the smaller ones always taste better. I think.
Recipe is a little bit different than your typical pickles.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between these pickles and the regular ones and average is that we put a lot of vegetables.
Yeah, I
that's
see celery root, onions, you have parsley root, which is amazing, carrots, onions itself, I think I mentioned,
Yes, so in the brine, it's more sweet.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about it that I started actually using is you can put the little chili peppers in the brine and make them a little bit spicy.
Sweet and spicy.
So it's really awesome.
Nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So the first thing you want to do is sterilize your jars and the lids. So boiling water, putting the jars in there for about 15-20 minutes, and the lids separately in another pot. Boil water, put the lids in there, let them boil for 15-20 minutes, and then your jars are sterilized and ready to go. Just before we get started, we want to show you all the things that you may need for this pickle. So you need, of course, you need your jars. These are a quart jars, a lid. You need one of these. What else do you have?
Okay, they're gadgets. You can definitely do it without, but they're nice because when you're pasteurizing the jars,
you just grab it with that.
You lift it up like this.
Very nice.
Another thing is when you sanitize the lids. What I usually like, because if you look at it, there is a little rubber ring around it. So I keep them after they're sanitized in the hot water. And then when it comes to putting everything is ready, this is going to be soft. So it's going to seal quicker and easier.
Right.
And this thing is to pull them out of the water.
Oh, very nice.
Another thing that is good to have is a big pot for canning, which has this little basket. Yes.
Very nice. Should we get started?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So first of all, it smells amazing here.
Yes, it really does.
The vinegar behind us, garlic, onions, dill.
The basil.
Oh, and the colors obviously look awesome too. So, for cucumbers, like I mentioned before, I like to use the smaller ones, but if you can't find little ones and they will not fit, you can cut them in half or in quarters, that's fine.
Start with onions.
To make sure it looks pretty, we're gonna take a little bit of celery. This is celery leaves from the celery root. But if you can't find it, which unless you grow it, you can just use regular celery stalk. Just chop it up. It's fine. Little carrot.
Some garlic.
Garlic. 2 each. Then we have horseradish. I'm gonna put 1 slice each. Parsley root. 2. Why not? We are gonna use dill.
So basically the dill flour.
Yes, the dill flour, but you also can use the leaves because they have a lot of flavor. So you can just pinch this. So next we are gonna put the cucumbers in. So we're gonna sort of tilt the jar and we have the first layer. I'm gonna put more carrots.
Nice pepper.
Look how pretty it's gonna be. Yes, there you go.
We'll put a little bit more onion.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put
carrots.
And you can put really a lot of different vegetables that you like. Maybe one more parsley root. Why not? And horseradish. There you go. Look how pretty. All right. We have our jars filled with cucumbers and veggies. The brine was boiling. It's ready. We still have lids in hot water.
Yes, and you're keeping it warm.
Yes. Okay, so gotta take this little tube and pour the hot brine over. And as you go, make sure you have the bay leaf in each jar. Okay, you don't want to overfill. Make sure there's at least an inch and a half.
And you pour the brine to cover everything, right?
Yes. Yeah, you do want to make sure that the cucumbers are covered. Okay. See how easy it is. Okay, so we are gonna put the lid. You don't want to tighten it too much, just enough so it holds it together, and then we're gonna tighten them after they're done vegetarizing. Okay, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to lifting up those really hot lids.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so when they start boiling, we're gonna cover 3 minutes. That's all it will take.
Pickles are ready. They have been pasteurized now for 3 minutes in boiling water.
Yes. During that, you're gonna hear pops. It means that the jars are sealed. So, like this one, if you push on it, it doesn't really go down. It's hot because we just took it out. But that means it's sealed. Yes, and you can still see the air bubbles are going up.
That's true.
So, you're gonna have to let them cool. And after they are cool, make sure you tighten them. Make sure you check every single one. Make sure that they're sealed. And then you want to put them in a dark, cool place. Not in the fridge, but maybe in a basement or somewhere in a garage. Pantry. Yes. And let them stand for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks, you go for it. You can eat them, but you have to give them 2 weeks.
Very nice. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Conscious Cooking. We really hope that you enjoyed it and that you would actually go and make pickles for this season. Also, make sure to look at the ingredients page because it has all the amounts and very helpful notes to use to make anything really. And every single one of our episodes have an ingredients page and helpful notes. And also thank you for subscribing and watching, and we really appreciate it. Nusha Jan.
Smacznego.